Welcome to Finals Day here at the Corona Saquarema Pro, presented by Banco Do Brasil. We're in quarterfinal number 3 with Michael Rodrigues coming up against Eli Hanneman. It is a Brazil versus Hawaii matchup here in quarterfinal number 3, and qualification implications are heavy for Michael Rodrigues.
And that should no doubt be in his top 2.
This was a 3.5 opener for Eli Hanneman, Mitch.
Yeah, and still nursing that knee injury, but it doesn't look like it's really affecting him. Wow, that was some beautiful stuff, unfortunately for him.
Rodrigues does not. He loses his heat, and he will fail to qualify. And here he goes, Emrod. A couple of arcing turns on the backhand. Michael Rodrigues stabs it up in the lip there. Nice timing with the backwash. One more time for the finish. Needs to pull this one out, does so.
And really a great way to start off this heat. A smaller one, but found some clean and open face. A couple of wraps, as you were mentioning right here, really drew off the bottom well with this third one. A lot more intensity right there. And on the backhand, he is just so precise when it comes to fitting these turns in the pocket. A beautiful fan of spray right at the end, too. So a good sequence of maneuvers right there, Kaipo. I felt like the beginning was a little slow, especially when you consider it comparing to the 7s that we saw in the last heat. Made up for it extremely well on the inside, though. Hit these 2 last sections very precisely and with great timing. So it should be a good score to start things off.
6-point ride as we check in with the slow motion finish for this wave for Michael Rodrigues.
And fully pushes off of the back foot on that last turn, too. Great balance right there. Composure really provides a lot of solidarity when you're on tour, because the Challenger Series can be quite a lonely place, Kaipo.
Here's Imai. Wave number 2 for the Maui boy. Out of Lahaina. Quick on the backhand for a couple of, climbs through the whitewater there, and doing a good job of negotiating a pretty messy wave.
No, for real. I mean, some incredible work right there. As we look at the replay here, Kaipo, real quick, as you were mentioning, the reaction time was right there, up and over that first section, real difficult, especially with the wind on it now, and fits in a second one. A very large-sized wave right there for Eli Hanneman, too. So some great work on the backhand. And that first turn up and over, he's riding a step-up right now. And this second turn was money as well. I mean, he comes out of it with so much drive and speed. And look at the way he pushes off of the back rail right there with his back foot. Doesn't really seem like the injury is hurting him right now, Kaipo. Seems to be a good backup.
Yeah, last year, got the job done in Haleiwa to qualify. Let's see if he does the same thing this year. Big wave here on the backhand. Arcs it off the top there. Emrod off the bottom. One more slicing turn. Fins cavitate in the whitewater. Slip out. Missed opportunity for Michael Rodrigues. He will improve upon his 2-wave total, and he will take the lead with that.
Absolutely agree with you, Kaipo. Big draw for the bottom right here. A huge section. Big fan of spray. Really love the way he's able to draw off the bottom of right there. Just slides out a little bit in terms of the fins. I mean, you're going at such a fast pace right here as we look at the first turn, just fully engaged with the lip line right there. A little under the lip snap. And then the second one, see how he had the double clutch when he was coming off the bottom? He had to readjust his line. Was able to take out the biggest win of his young career so far. And we came onto the scene as a social media sensation. Everybody thought he was going to be on the CT eventually, Kaipo.
Yeah, well, 20 years old, pretty young for the CT. Nice hook off the top, Eli. Look at this, grabs the rail, needs the finish, gets the finish. Eli Hanneman points to the beach. He's likely to turn the heat, Mitchell.
Oh my goodness. That was major right there on the second one. I mean, the first one was good, but the second one was a turn of consequence right there, Kaipo. I mean, takes off, times this first section beautifully, up and over, gets a little hung up coming out of it. It actually put him in a better spot for the second one, under the hook, and snaps it to a victory. And that was some impressive stuff, Kaipo.
Watch this. I love it in slow motion, Mitchell, just that first one. But like you said, sets him up right here for the Major Raja finish.
Yes, and is it too early for a chee? Because he deserves it right there, Kaipo. The way he grabbed the rail on the bottom turn.
Emrod got this one behind Eli.
Yeah, and he's looking to improve on a low 5. And this is a big moment in the career for Emrod right now. Mistimes the first section much better right there. Fully cleans it up. And this wave through to the inside. was able to add in a few more. The wave shouldered off, and it seemed like he might have to switch out his equipment, Kaipo.
Yeah, signals the beach. He wants a board. He wants a board trade. So needed a 6.51. Unfortunately, Mitchell, this replay, this was only a 5.63. Not enough for Emrad.
Yeah, and a great execution of that second maneuver right there under the lip floater. He loved it, but I think the wave just wasn't offering up enough quality sections and steep sections for him to get the mid-six that he was needing. As you can see right there, even had to have a mid-face double pump to be able to get the section right. Timed it beautifully, but for him, he was still needing one more turn after that.
With heat control. Oh, look at this one. Inside of the rip. Emrad's going to get another chance. Carve to set up. Steep section here. Needs to sting it.
Oh.
Sting it, he does. Gets back on the heels. Looking down the line. Easy carve there. Keeping the rails clean. Wants a finish. Looking to meet the oncoming section with a big hook. Even more for Emrad. He gets a bonus hook. Could turn the heat right there, and the crowd thinks so. He got the number easy on this one.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, the quality of the first two turns right here, especially the second one, steep and deep on the bottom turn right there. Beautiful execution. And as you can see, once he makes it around this corner, this is when it went really flat. I mean, had to time these last two sections very well. Just impressive when he's able to generate enough speed to slide the fins like that on the last two. Gets a little hung up coming out of the last one, but the previous one was beautiful. But to me, it's the bottom turns on the back end. He's not known for this, Kaipo, which is why it's so impressive to see him do so well on these big lefts here. The timing on that turn was perfectly executed. Makes it around the section right here. Goes fully flat. Keeps his composure, though. And look at the way he draws off of the bottom turn. Fully pushes and commits to that turn right there. So has to maybe manufacture the score right here at the end. But I agree with you. I think he's going to turn the heat, and in a clutch moment right now with 6:45 on the clock. Eli's been looking around the lineup to be able to get something in the fives like he needs. There's a couple of waves approaching the lineup, Kaipo.
Emrad. Talk about a wave that snuck up under. Eli.
Answer back.
He's a 5.27. Lahaina Surfer gets to his feet, aims down the line, whacks it through the lip there. Gets one more, he's going to get the score for sure.
Wow. You're kidding?
Cade loves it. Cade loves it.
Dude.
Talk about a friend doing a friend good. Cade Madsen, Eli Hanneman, really good friends, by the way.
He got two right here. This beautiful bottom turn, once again, slightly grabs the rail. Beautiful execution, a little late, and then perfectly timed on the second one, up and over with the floater. And he's like, give me the score, boys. Wow, that first one was really hard. I mean, he put his body on the line on this one, Kaipo, just to ride out of that floater with that injured knee. That is some tough stuff. A lot of heart right here from this kid. I mean, look at the way he navigates through that white water right there. That lip's coming down on him, and he has to penetrate through it and then hits the lip line with the second floater. That is just some beautiful stuff right there. This kid, Kipes, when he needs it, I mean, he's just delivered. Time out.
That's the hero of the day for Cade Madsen, and look at the excellent numbers. 16.83. Eli Hanneman, you're on to the semifinals.
Wow, what a performance by young Hanneman right now. He helps out his buddy, but more importantly, moving through to the semis and helping his own seeding heading into the CT for 24, Kaipo.